What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? There's some delay on my phone or my laptop. Sound's going crazy. What's everybody up to? What y'all doing? Well, there's still some feedback. Let's see how long I go before I get blocked by Facebook. I'll still be on YouTube, so you guys can check that out. The links should be in the comments. I'm just chilling. See what y'all want to do. Might pull some cards for anybody who's interested. I do 4-card pulls for like $7. I ain't one of these people that's going to charge you an arm and a leg. asking for $150 for a half-hour session. No, I don't do that here. We don't do that. We don't do that here. Oh, I love this song too. Oh no, fell. What did she? Yeah, that was me. So let me know how y'all doing tonight. Let's see if I got any. I can't even see any comments just yet. My laptop's trying to do some funny stuff. It wants to all of a sudden update the printer. Like, I don't need to update the printer. I update this thing like 3 times a day, and it's like a 3-year-old, 2-year-old printer. So what's going on Facebook, YouTube? See what's going on. Let's go. See what's see there. Let's go. See what's see there. Let's go. That's weird. Facebook's got me on a loop. I keep saying the same thing over and over, and I sound like a derelict. The same thing over and over, and I sound like a derelict. I'm gonna have to set this. I can't wait till I can actually get a studio. Working on that. Oh well, hopefully soon. We'll see what happens. So let me know how you guys are doing. Somebody say something. Talk. Share this to a few groups. Got a new member in the Aeon tribe, Christian. Trying to message while I'm live. I got another device that I could have used, but I kind of did this on the fly. I've noticed that in the past, when I've tried to go live, I got too distracted because I had too many devices going on at once, trying to do this ghetto style. But right now, I'm rolling with the punches. I'm not your typical tarot reader. I'm not as polished up right now. I'm just starting out, sort of, but I don't plan on being that type either. I'm going to be as authentic and as real as it comes. We've got a lot of people out there in the community, in all esoteric communities, you know, spirituality, whatever you want to subscribe to. The labels and boxes don't mean anything to me. But they all try to come off real polished. It's like Instagram posts. You know, yeah, I get that people want to subscribe to people who put in that extra work and they take it serious and it's a passion. It's not just a scam and all that. But you know what? If you're coming on live and you're being authentic and real, all right, then that should pretty much cover the whole gamut. All right. Most of y'all wouldn't be coming to tarot readers like myself if you didn't want some kind of clarification or guidance in some sort of way. All right. Which means you don't either have all your ducks in a row, you know. But the thing is, I'm here to kind of eradicate this lack consciousness within all of you. I got misled and I played along with a lot of stuff in the past. As you know, some of you are aware that I was affiliated with a certain someone that really misled a lot of people. And behind the scenes, I was doing everything I could to mitigate. Really, that's what I was doing. If you know anything about astrology, zodiac signs, any of that stuff, I'm a Libra. we're notorious for that. We spend a lot of time trying to keep the peace. And I did that, and it bit me in the ass, and that's what happens to a lot of us. And then when we get upset about it, everybody thinks that they assume this, that, or the other, and they think we're pretty toxic. But there's no one sign. Nope, it's not black and white like that. All these like pop culture stereotypes about zodiac signs and stuff, they're only looking at like either they're looking at only the sun sign or the big four. The big four is your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. But there's 12 placements, and then there's the houses. And then you have to take into account the positions of the planets, okay? Because it actually does matter. And then the houses. All right. Now, with the positions of the planets, there's the detriments and the disabilities. How do I explain this the best way? Okay, so imagine when a planet is real close to the sun, or the Earth, not the sun. Well, Earth, the sun too, actually, now that I think about it. It's going to have more of an effect. Now, where the place you were born during the time, the alignment of those planets, the sun most particularly, is you have to take that into account. And because of that, they have the houses, okay? These 12 houses all affect different areas of your life, okay? It's very extensive. I can't just like spit it all out super easy, super fancy. Like everybody always wants this just like really easy explanation of all this stuff. But we're talking about the oldest body of language known to man, okay? So I'm doing the best I can to explain this, but these planets, when they're closer to the Earth and the sun, have more of an effect. And wherever you were born and the time you were born has to be taken into account, because the position of those planets when you were born also attribute to the houses, the 12 houses. And if one planet, it was really far away, it was in detriment. It was at its weakest point. Okay, it didn't have that much effect. But when it's closer to you during that time, it has a more powerful effect, which is why you want to pay close attention to it during certain seasons and days of the month, and so forth and so on. But when it comes to the main four, there is importance with that as well. And with this pop culture, astrology going on, which honestly, in my opinion, is doing a really, really piss poor job of representing what it's all about. People like to say, oh, like Scorpios, they're sexual deviants and they're mean and they're dark and whatever, or the fad changes, and everybody's got these certain opinions about these signs, and they're only looking at the flaws, the weaknesses, and which in some cases, I don't even like calling them that weaknesses, because there's reasons behind all of that stuff. Okay. And then people aren't even taking into account the external factors outside of the positions of the planets. Okay. Because where you grow up, your environment, the culture you grow up, that also matters. Your family, your friends, all that matters. you can't account for those things with just mapping out the stars and the planets and all that. So it's becoming very detrimental to people like myself who actually understand that this stuff is not just woo-woo, bullshit. It's not bullshit. But anyways, as a Libra, we strive for balance and peace as much as possible. We've been considered wishy-washy, and many people think that we care too much about what other people think, but that's not exactly the truth. That's not there's much more to it than that. Okay, we aren't so controlled, or we're not influenced as much by emotions as we are the other signs, which is why we're represented by the scales, the only sign that isn't represented by an animal. Okay, think about that. Just let that sink in for a moment. We're very cerebral. We're a cardinal air sign. Okay, we're fixed, so to speak. Like, that's, well, you would have to do it. You can Google it. Anybody can find this stuff out. I'm not going to give you guys a 20-hour-long session on how this stuff works. If you have questions or anything like that, you can always reach out, book a session, whatever, And I'm not going to charge you some crazy, insane fee for this knowledge, because this stuff needs to be passed on and taken into account, I don't want to see it die off. I'm here to do the best that I can to help spread this knowledge. This is why I take it very seriously, and I'm doing the best that I can to keep up with all the stuff that I'm researching. I'm a Gnostic. I've been many, many things, which is why I can't even I can't even put myself in any kind of box or label of that matter, because I'm constantly flowing. I'm constantly changing. I like that Bruce Lee once said that, be like moving water in a river. Moving water never goes stagnant. It's always fresh. And I like that. I've learned a lot of wisdom from Bruce Lee, believe it or not. But yeah. So anyways, you guys, if you want to join in, talk about whatever, ask me any questions, pick my brain, here's your chance. If you want some card pulls, comment below, and feel free to donate. You can donate. I am trying to build a channel for my fellow artists and myself. I want to start I want art to be at the forefront right now. We need this right now. Art and artists is something that I care a lot about. It kept me alive through a lot in my life. I was once locked up in prison for 5 years, and it was the only thing that kept me going. It literally saved my life. Okay. Many times. But it's always been a passion ever since I was 3 years old. So I wanna make that a primary thing with what I'm trying to do with my podcast, my channel, and all that. And also, speaking of which, if any of you are actually paying attention to any of this, I know many people come to my page and watch. If you really want to show some support, at least like and share my YouTube channel. The link is in the description, along with, my PayPal link, my Cash App tag, and all that. But aside from all that, you know, what's up? What's up, guys? Whoa, what? I swear, people all of a sudden want to, every single time I go live, all of a sudden everybody wants to get into these deep philosophical questions and they start direct messaging me. It's like, I'm live, bro. You want to ask a few questions, come on the live. I'm trying to keep up with everybody at this time, but if you want my personal fucking time, book a fucking session. And I don't even charge that much. I got an invite today. Talking about, oh, you get a discount. You can spend $150 for 1 hour with me. And I'm like, what? I mean, I would love to meet you and have these discussions, but I'm out here living on ramen noodles and shit. I got a group called the AI Tribe, and I just added a dear friend, someone I care a lot about. See. Still no viewers. Everybody's sleeping. And today, it's a Friday, and everybody's sleeping. Weird. How long have I even been on? So what's going on? Where's everybody at? You sleeping? Can't sleep. I know better than that.
I saw the perfume only when you're older, you'll see through. You'll see through. I held the better cards, but every stroke of luck, it's gotta bleed through. It's gotta bleed through. You held the balance of the time that only blind I could read.
I've been seeing 444 way too much lately. I guess a lot is changing. You look like yourself to somebody else, and easing on the surface.
You talk like yourself. I hear someone else, and you're making me nervous. You are the better part of everything hard that I have. Never I have. I finally said a word, like precious bone. Somebody else, and it ain't on the surface. You talk like yourself. I hear someone else, and you're making me nervous. Somebody else, and it ain't on the surface. You talk like yourself. I hear someone else, and you're making me nervous. Look like yourself, somebody else, only it ain't on the surface. You talk like yourself, I hear someone else, and you're making me nervous. Look like yourself, somebody else, only it ain't on the surface. You talk like yourself, I hear someone else, and you're making me nervous. I saw the perfume, but only when you're older, you'll see through. You'll see through.
All right. I'll pull a collective card here in just a moment. Be right back, guys.
Feels like we've lived 100 lives before, together and then decided one more. Here on earth where everything is cool. No one knows that this is just a school. For what it's worth, I die with you again. 100 more times multiplied by 10. I hope I'll always have you in my mind. so that I know I'll find you every time. Soulmate, soulmate, soulmate. Won't you dance here with me while it grows late? Lay your head on my chest, that's your safe place. Fall deeper in love every day. From life unto life and for always. I'll be there when you need me around. When night finally comes and the leaves are falling from the tree, baby, you let me soulmate. Maybe there's not a brightness in this dark, other than warmth burning in this heart. If we fight to keep this thing alive, pretty sure there's no end to us inside. Follow you into whatever is next. You can follow me, whatever's best. First let's dance the dance that lovers do, before we go to sleep and start anew. Soulmate, soulmate, soulmate. Will you dance here with me while it grows late? Put your head on my chest, let you say please. We'll fall deeper in love every day. Life unto life and for always. I'll be there when you need me.
All right, I'm back. Didn't miss much. Yeah, I gotta change that song, guys. Can't listen to that song. Not anymore.
Yeah, when I grow up, you know what I want to be? Take a seat, let me tell you my ridiculous dreams. I want to rap, yeah, I know it's hard to believe. And I can tell you already thinking I will never succeed, but I'm okay with it. I admit the lyrics are weak. I've been working on them, I'll be good eventually. I understand you got to crawl before you get to your feet, but I've been running for a while, they ain't ready for me. I know this probably isn't really realistic, and honestly, I might end up and make a difference. But that don't make a difference, I'ma have to risk it. I've been crunching numbers, you ain't gotta be a mathematician. And see, the odds ain't rooting for me. I can't lie though, it's kinda how I like it to be. The underdog, yeah, you probably think you know what I mean, but what I'm saying is they ever push me, I'm gonna sprint. Yeah, I can go to college, getting down like everybody else. Graduating, trying to get a job, anticipated bills. I don't make a lot of sense to me, forget the happy meals. I don't like the dollar man, you would rather make a meal. I would make a meal, no, I said make a meal. Home cooking, get the grill. You want it pretty well. Everything I see is over to me, I'm not a doubt. I'ma get a record deal, say hello to Master Bill. I just wanna pay my bills, grab them by the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam in the well. Oh yeah, I just wanna sign a record deal, maybe buy a house up in the hills. Oh yeah, might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'm gonna die real when I grow up. Yeah, when I grow up. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna make them notice me. Mama likes poetry, everything I oversee. I just like to overthink. My communicate fee, no retarded, no oversee. For you that don't believe, right? You don't know a thing. Quiet when I'm trying to say. Quiet when I'm making beats. Quiet when I'm trying to dance. Sorry, I don't mean to scream. I just feel like no one really gets me in the sad to see. Someday I'm a grown official. One of you is meant to be. Yeah. Anybody want to hear me rap? No. Come on, let me play a couple tracks. No. Come on, I can rap fast. No. You think I should throw this in the trash? No. Trick ya. Haters go away before I hit ya. I am not a beggar or a kisser. You don't understand what I forgive you. You ain't a quitter. You really think I'm a kicker. Someday I could even be up on the radio. Having for a bus and maybe even play a couple shows. Somebody in the crowd singing every word I wrote. Telling me I am not the only one that feels alone. You feel alone.
Let's see what we have for the collective. Ooh, we got stuff. The attitude of sacred rapture.
When I die, put my ashes in the trash bag. I don't care where they go. Wish the money on my gravestone. This ain't about my soul. Everybody's gonna die. Everybody lived out. I'm looking to the sky. I wonder, do you see us down there? Oh no. Oh no. Do you see us down there? Oh no. Do you see us down there? Oh no.
Let your true self be seen.
Do you see us down there?
I guess that's what I'm doing right now. Search for the deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of a joyful breakthrough. Your soul is growing stronger and more able to have faith and wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know you are making progress, even if things seem more difficult for a time. Know that any such difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. Trust yourself. To feel that you are fully seen, loved, and recognized for who you are honors your true self. To be witnessed in such a state, truly beheld in all your uniqueness, quirkiness, vulnerability, and strength is deeply empowering. This is how Spirit sees you. So when you connect with Spirit, you learn to love yourself and others unconditionally and become generous with your forgiveness. You are also less likely to be hoodwinked by ego. You start to see yourself and others at the soul level. When we are beheld, the need to behold arises. We need to bear witness to the sacred, to acknowledge what is true, which means cutting through the fog of illusion, deception, and confusion, which with the clarifying knife of higher perception. There is no quantum power in pure vision. It empowers the viewer and also that which is viewed. Setting from a position of inner spiritual truth, we look below the surface, which has alchemical potency to set healing in motion. What vision of yourself or others do you either cling to or yourself free yourself from? How might your choices either encourage or impede soul awakening? When life is tough, you can admire the courage it takes to grow. There's a compliment inherent in being allotted life changes. If something big has shown up on someone's path, then the universe is basically saying that they are enough of a spiritual badass to deal with it. It's a vote of divine confidence. If you or another are battling something, you can choose to feel awe and respect rather than fear and despair. Rapture is a state of intensely pleasurable joy that lifts one into communion with the sublime and the sacred. It is not only a personal experience, but also a transfusion of divine light into the collective soul of humanity. This is the kind of joy that is generous, soulful, without reason or agenda, and delightfully contagious. It is a wake-up call. If it shifts any stubborn clinging to negativity, it refreshes the soul, and nourishes the heart. It reminds us that everything is okay. Rapture is the astonishment, the sudden intake of breath in response to an inner realization of something beautiful and beyond description. It tears us out of our misery and despair and plugs us into an electrical current of enlightenment. The darkness is cleared in an instant. A beatitude is a blessing, the highest blessing. The oracle of beatitude of sacred rapture brings guidance that the beautiful healing truth of spirit is your reality. All else is a nightmarish misuse of imagination by the ego. When you sense spirit at your work in your life, totally trustworthy and having your back, you are seeing clearly. When your hopeful heart feels empowered, you are in your zone of truth. Trust in these moments, recall them whenever you can. Count all your positive moments and wins, no matter how inconsequential they may appear. Every one of them is a precious drop of divine nectar, nourishing your heart. Allow yourself to see and be seen, and remember that even in the tremors, trials, and tribulations of human life, you are a radiant soul who is growing ever more luminous through the wisdom, compassion, and strength distilled through those experiences. Look for the light beneath all phenomena, and you shall know the peace and love that is within all beings. Always. Ooh, I felt that, guys. I hope some of you actually heard that. That was definitely a powerful channel. That's something to manifest. Right now, right now. It's always now. Oh, looks like Facebook took me down. Well, no, it shows that I'm still live. I can't tell if I'm being shadow banned right now. I've been dealing with this for the past 4 years. Anyone who's followed me for some time is aware that I speak about a lot of things that are pretty controversial. Facebook has definitely went above and beyond to keep me censored, pretty much. They once banned me for like 6 months for a 2-year-old meme citing suicidal content, and it had nothing to do with that suicidal. There was no suicidal talk or anything of the sort. Actually, it had to do with I don't know if anyone else remembers, but at one point in time, do you guys remember when they were talking about raiding Area 51? There was a meme that made fun of that, and I shared it, and somehow Facebook banned me 4 different times for this same meme, and I took it down, and they still kept banning me. 2 years later, they banned me for 6 months from being able to go live and post in groups for this same meme. And it was just a joke meme. Like, it was perfectly innocent. There was nothing of the sort of talking about killing anybody or killing myself. None of that. It had nothing to do with that. And Facebook, like, it was the weirdest thing. I had to. Oh, and this goes for anybody who's ever trying to challenge a Facebook post. There's an outset. You have to go to a third party company that deals with these things, because you cannot actually contact Facebook staff themselves. They don't want that. No, and that's why everybody gets so pissed off. But there is a third outside company that you can contact. I had to go through an entire, dude, I spent like 3 hours figuring this stuff out. So if anybody has any questions, I can walk you through it. But yeah, nobody cares. Most people are kind of lazy about this stuff anyways. To them, it's just, oh, I'm sharing memes, but oh, I'm speaking about truth. But you know, I'm an advocate. I'm a truth seeker. I'm a fighter for the revolution and all this other stuff. But they don't want to spend more time than 10 minutes actually putting in any effort or energy. They just regurgitate memes that they snatch off of other people and they think is funny, and it's like, yeah, that's true, so you know, I'm gonna share it too. I'm a truth seeker now, look at me. Oh, I'm a light and love worker now, look at me. But then that shit, it's always, everything's a fucking bandwagon or a trend. Everybody's always whatever. But there are many of us who are actually out here who mean it.
Stricken. Handle business, not a joke. Yeah, manners missing. Travel different, no control. Yeah, time to listen. Time to zip it, keep it close. My description, highly gifted, take some notes. Yeah, like an interest. Why'd you visit? Hit the road. Yeah, kinda twisted. So keep it this and be it goes. Yeah, see, I'm invented. Look quite the menace. You ain't know? Well, then I'm offended. Let's drop your memories. Here we go. Yeah, I went from nobody to kind of famous. I just can't explain.
So many fakes.
Said I should hang 'em, but I just leave 'em on the ground right next to myself. Yeah, my mental health. Diagnosed with OCD. What does that mean? We'll gather round. That means things I think about. That means how I take it all. It's all about do the same things. If I don't thoughts are racing. They go round and round and round. It's so draining. Let's move on to something else. Fine. They don't even know it. Come on, they come over, know when I'm blowing. They come on, they know it. They don't even know this. I'm so good, you ridiculous flowing. I might have the weather for when it's blowing. I got enough benefit for difficult moments. You gotta admit it. I'm ready to run it. I'm not in the river. They don't know me so hard. All of my balloons and cover on my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same.
Oh shit. NF. I'm going to repeat this for the whole crowd.
I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, 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 quiet. Leave me alone. Yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah. Leave me alone. Yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah. Leave me alone. I hate when they debate if we're underrated. We're so overlooked that they're looking over our numbers, Nathan. We don't do enough interviews or go out in public lately. We don't post enough on our socials to keep the buzz from fading. Let it fade, yeah, let it fade. Once it's decimated, then you drop a song out of nowhere and all the fans embrace it. And the buzz will surface again as part of my operation. I don't need advice from my couch right now. End of conversation. Shut your mouth, yeah, shut your mouth. Better tone it down, close it now. If you make a sound, I'ma change it down. Funny how they be acting loud. Coming on it now, floating round. Man, that kid is wild, pretty wild. True, I'm kinda funny, but don't really show it. I keep it together, but have a disorder. I go to my room and I sit in my corner and talk to myself and then leave it this foreign. I think up a rhyme and I have to record it, but no, if I don't, I wake up in the morning and question my life again, always avoiding. I hate to be different, but I hate to be normal, so hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, 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 quiet. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Remember back in No Name, I said fame called. Told you I hung up, it kind of felt wrong. Finally called him back, we didn't talk long. He asked me how I'd been, I sent him this song. Yeah, think he took offense, he kinda seemed off. I texted him that night to ask what he thought. It took a couple days to get a response, but once I finally did, he said the song sucks. For the symptoms, couldn't miss him, wrestle with them, then I didn't flip him. Brought them back up, no one, you should get some from you.
Marty's looking for a reading. Go ahead and comment below. If you want to talk about anything, go ahead and comment below. What do you got to say? Facebook. What is your deal? Oh, I just got an idea. I'll stay on for a little bit longer, see if anyone tunes in. Links are in the description of the post if anybody's looking for an actual reading, one that you can actually afford to. But if you want to talk about anything else, anything, bring it up. Comment below. And if it resonates, what I got to say, if you really want to support, show some love, you can always donate as well. But I'm not going to ask you guys for... I'm not going to try and sell you on some $150 half-hour, hour-long session like the rest of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, I do have someone watching. Yes, I am, Frank. Are you still there? I missed your comment. You're the first person to comment, actually. Let me know if you're still watching. Right on, Max. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Are you curious or just... Are you here for tarot? What's going on? I've been on for quite a while now. You're the first person who actually commented. My page is just getting up and running, but I'm putting myself out there. I am open for doing tarot reads for people, but at the same time, I'm actually also opening this channel up for discussion about just about anything, really. I got a friend who just asked Jessica. Yeah, I'm still pulling. Yeah, I'm still pulling tarot for people, Max. If you want a 4-card read, I'm doing them for $7. Right on, right on. Where do you live? Are you in the United States? Yeah, outside the country, somewhere else? Okay. Well, 4-card. All right. Let me grab the PayPal link. If you can't see it in the description, let me know, and I'll post it in the comments. Oh, you're in the United States? Okay. Let me grab my PayPal link just in case you can't find it in the description. It should be in the description, but I'll grab it anyways. Okay, cool. All right, it's $7 USD, United States dollars. And I'll get. You have 2 choices. We can do one of. I'll go ahead and throw in an extra card since you're the first one. I'll do give you a choice. We can do past, present, future, reason and potential, or we can do situation, challenge, guidance, focus, and outcome. Either one. Most people go for the past, present, future thing, but I actually think that there's more to learn from the other one. But it does give you an overall, if you're just now getting into like getting tarot reads from people, that one is the past, present, future is a good place to start. But most people who usually tune into these tarot reads and stuff, they're a little more in-depth or knowledgeable about this stuff. And if you want a Celtic cross read, which is like $10 or a 10-card spread, that's $15. But if you're already asking for a $4 7, so I'll do a 5-card spread for $7 for you. But go ahead and comment below, like general love, like love, career, both, you know. That's why I actually, you know, for such a short spread, I actually recommend the situation, challenge, guidance, focus, and outcome spread. As soon as I see the payment come through, I'll go ahead and pull those cards for you. Other than that, if anybody else wants to book in, comment below. Or if you want some questions, go ahead and comment below. Other than that, open discussion. You guys can ask me anything you want. Unless it's personal. Now, if it's personal, then you're going to have to book in. It's paid? All right, let's check and see. All right, got it. All right, what's your question, Max? Okay, is it general? Just like a general? Yeah, it's general. All right. I don't even need to ask anymore. I'm picking. Yeah, I'm picking you up. you want to ask about love, but you don't. But everything comes back to love. It all comes full circle. Because of what I just said. That's why I recommend it. That's why I recommend it. It gives you the first card, your situation. Okay. Your current energy, what you're dealing with, the atmosphere, the environment. That will pretty much kind of give an idea of where you're leading. And despite what everyone thinks, you know, sometimes we put the mind ahead of the heart. And so you're, in that case, we're thinking about, you know what, right now I'm not focused. I don't want to be focused on love. I want to focus on my finances, my home life, what direction I'm headed, or my spiritual purpose, my path. It just, yeah, it covers all the bases for the most part. For a $7 spread, that's, you're getting a pretty good deal there. Yeah. Rick, Max, Frank. Wasn't there a video game character? Oh no, I'm thinking of Max Payne. Yeah. All right. Let's show you these cards. Now, you're working. You're definitely, okay, your mind is set on finances, stability. You're very goal oriented at this point right now, but you're not where you want to be. This is the sorry, Six of Pentacles, or not Six of Pentacles, sorry, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, if you actually look closely at this card, and you'll see a guy out in the field, and he's working hard, and he's looking down, and he's paying attention, like taking note of the progression of the hard work that he's putting in, and he's pondering, is this worth it? Am I headed in the right direction here? Am I wasting my time? Because you're not where you want to be just yet, but you want to make sure you're on the right path. So that's the situation. Okay. Sorry about the position of the camera here. Hopefully you can see it better. So that's your situation. Your challenge is you're being met with a lot of resistance, but you're headstrong. You got a lot of strength in you. You're not giving up. You're very determined. So there's some valor there. This is the Valor card. Okay, this is the Seven of Wands. Okay. You see these wands standing in his way, like he's on this little raft with that one wand in his hand, That's also fire energy as well. I wouldn't be surprised if you're Sagittarius or a Leo. I'm the captain now. No, but the sacrifices of pagans are offered to demons, not to God. And I do not want you to be participants with demons. Hey, look here, buddy. I'm a Gnostic, and you can preach about the Bible like you actually know what it means, but you might want to skip along because you don't know the fucking Bible. Don't come on my page, Mr. I'm the captain now, because you ain't the fucking captain here, buddy. Don't come preaching on this fucking channel because you don't know the Bible like you think you fucking do. Mr. You can quote all the scriptures you want to, okay? You probably don't even know the Hebrew fucking symbolism, okay? All right, get the fuck along, Captain Picard. Sorry about that, Max. All right, but anyways, you're not letting anything stand in your way. You're gonna fight through whatever barriers, restrictions that are standing in your way. And it's a challenge. It is a challenge. Leo. Okay, a Leo. There's that fire energy. The wands. Okay. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is wands. So, okay, we got to... right on. Right on. A Leo. Okay. That's your son. All right. I had a feeling. I knew there was some fire in you. All right. Now, this is what your guidance is. All right. The King of Swords. All right. With the swords, that's very cerebral. Okay. You use your head. Don't be controlled by your emotions. You've got a lot of experience. You're not a novice. Okay. You've learned hard lessons in life. So you know better than to let your heart lead you astray, but pay attention to communication, okay, and working with others, because you can't do this all by yourself. Communication is going to be key. With the swords, that's typically air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, okay. It's we work well. I'm a Libra myself, so communication is key. And as a king, if you're in that position, if you want to take that leading role even in your own personal life, even if you're a very independent person and you're running your own business or whatever, I'm starting to pick that. I don't know why that's coming up, but I feel kind of like that's what you're geared towards. You want to be more and more independent. You don't want to have to rely on others, but you have to also realize we are dependent on one another. So communication is going to be key. I would recommend doing that. Your focus right now is the moon card. All right. The moon card is very hard to interpret because it covers such a vast area. Okay. You're stepping into the realm of the unknown. You don't know what to expect. Okay. So be open to any possibilities, but don't be led astray. Okay. Don't let temptations lead you astray. Okay. That's going to be very important. So you need to stay very goal oriented, but at the same time, take time for yourself and be sure not to be too hard edged, too strict or rigid. But that doesn't mean letting yourself fall into, like, your friends may come along. Hey, let's go get drunk and have a, whatever, wilding out. Don't wild out. Okay. Don't fall astray. Don't let, and then in matters of the heart, be careful of the kind of affection that you need for yourself. Know your boundaries. And at this point, I get the feeling that you're wise enough to know what love should be about. Okay, it's something sacred. So don't get tempted by someone who's just trying to take advantage of you. Just stay on the path that you're on and get where you're going, because that's what's going to open up a lot of doors for you to success in all areas of life. This is a general read, and as far as financially and all that, you might be of the mind that, you know, oh, if I'm set up financially and all that, then I can worry about love, whatever. A lot of people fall into that paradigm, but I'll give you some word to the wise. Love is more than money, house, car, and all that stuff. Okay. This moon card should kind of give you a clue about that as well. Okay. The moon also represents your emotions. Okay. Your emotional fulfillment. Okay. Money's not going to fulfill you emotionally as much as everybody thinks. Everybody likes to make that joke. I've never seen a guy frowning riding a jet ski. Yeah, that's all great and well, but we're talking about love as well, because I don't care who you are. Love matters. There's no reason for any of this. What else would we be doing this for? You know, love is important. Who cares if you die alone like a pharaoh with all your gold and possessions? You can't take it with you to the afterlife, you know, and not only that, it's not going to bring you the ultimate happiness. But so, you know, keep that in mind. But be prepared for anything. All right. Any possibility, and be aware of be aware and cautious about anyone who may try and lead you astray into a wrong direction. If you look closely, you'll see the two towers on the sides with the two dogs barking. Those are distractions. Just stay on the path. And your outcome, as long as you stay on the path, and this is a good sign, this is the outcome. The Ace of Wands. That's fast, more fire energy. It's new beginnings and possibilities, and you're gonna be lit up. If you're moving on, if you're also, which I would recommend, you know, you're on this page. As far as your spiritual path, this means you're headed in the right direction. So you're doing the right thing. Okay. But again, these two cards is what definitely needs to be paid attention to. Your challenge and what you need to be focusing on. Okay. The moon and the obstacles. Okay. Use the king, that kingly attitude, communication, your head to get you here. Okay. And I hope that resonated. I really do hope that helped. And I hope I clarified that and communicated it effectively. Let me know in the comments, you know. And if you need if you're curious about any other thing, any other aspects, you know, feel free to reach out. You can, I think, yeah, on my YouTube channel, my email is linked, so you can always email me, book a session. And I do actually work with people in other areas outside of just pulling cards for people. I've learned a lot in life, you know, spiritual in all areas, really. So if you're interested and you want a little more advice or anything like that, some guidance, I can help you out there. And plus, not only that, I've got a lot of comrades, light workers, whatever you want to call them, shadow workers, light workers. Shadow workers are not what most people think it is, but any area I can point you in the right direction. So you can always book in. I should have already done this, but I do, you know, personal sessions with people. You can book in for a $30 hour-long session. You know, just email me, and we can go into further, you know, go more in depth, you know, much more in depth than just a little 4-card or 5-card read, you know. But I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments, Max. I really do hope, you know, I'm out here. I want to make a positive impact. I'm not trying to lead anyone astray, and I want to make sure that I don't make that mistake, because I've seen many other people in the community do this, make that mistake. And some of them aren't even making a mistake. They're actually doing it on purpose to capitalize and take advantage of people. And also let it be known that I will not reach out to anyone personally. Okay. If anyone tries to reach out to you claiming to be me, that's a scam. Okay. The only way you're going to reach me is if you email me directly. And you can also find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Artist Tarot, Allen Johnson, Allen W. Johnson, on a few of the accounts. Right on, right on. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you'll be able to rewatch this. You'll definitely be able to rewatch this. But yeah, take it. Definitely digest all of it. So, oh shoot, I haven't even checked Facebook. I don't even know if anybody's viewing on Facebook. But I got 4 people watching on YouTube now. What's up, guys? Comment below. Tell me how you're doing. How are you guys handling this current energy? It's been a really weird week. I could tell y'all some stories. Let's see what's going on Facebook. Who knows? I probably got a few comments on Facebook. I'm fine. So far, no comments on Facebook. So if anybody's watching, you know, feel free to comment below. I'm open for any kind of conversation at this point. there's a lot to discuss. You know, it ranges from world politics, world affairs, you know, spirituality, all that. Occult knowledge, I'm definitely always up for talking about that stuff, because that to me touches on the underlying, the real root of everything, really, but all of humanity's issues and concerns, and you know what our purposes are, all of that stuff. Or if you just want to chit chat, I don't care. Go ahead and comment below. If you want to get to know me, you can ask some questions. Go right along. Reading some of the comments on my Facebook. I've got a lot more followers. Oh, right on, Max. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Really, I got a lot more followers on Facebook, so it's surprising to me that I get more interaction through YouTube than I do Facebook or Instagram, or well, I don't really do too much on TikTok. I don't know about TikTok. I'm still waiting to see how that all plays out for others. A lot of people have been saying that's where I should be focused on, but we'll see. We'll see. Ah, shit.
Not back at this flow inside. I feel divided. Back when I had a dime, I had to drive. Back before I ever signed, I question live. Like, who am I, man? Woo! Nothing to me is ever good enough. I could be working for 24 hours a day and think I never did enough. My life is a movie, but there ain't no telling what you're gonna see in my cinema. I wanna be great, but I get in the way of myself and I think about everything that I can never be. Why do I do it though? Hey, yeah. Why you always looking aggravated? Not a choice, you know I had to make it. When they talk about the greatest, they will probably never put it in the conversation. Like something that I gotta take it. Like something that I might erase it. I love it, then I really hate it. What's the problem? That I'm not. I know I like to preach to always be yourself. But my emotions make me feel like I am someone else. Me and pride have made a pact that we don't need no help. It feels like I'm at war inside myself, but I forgot the shells. I hold my issues up for all to see like show and tell. A lot of people know me, but not a lot know me well. I hold my issues up for all to see like show and tell. A lot of people know me, but they don't know me well. Sipping on straight glory, let the vibes set over me. Cause weed is a chemical, weed is a chemical. When the leaf don't save my seed, I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical, moment is medical. Sipping on straight glory, loving what I'm tasting. Ooh. Venom on my tongue, defending the time. Poisonous vibration. Ooh. Hell, my body run. I'm running for my life. Running for my life. Sipping on straight glory. Let the vibes set over me.
Weed is a chemical.
Weed is a chemical. When the leaf don't save my seed, I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical.
Having I'm checking out. Oh, hello, Sanjana Patil. Am I saying that correctly? Am I saying that correctly? Is it Sanjana? Sanjana? Hello. How you doing? Okay, cool. I said it right. Wow. Thank you, Prasanika, for helping me with my speech on that one. If you're asking for, a love read, you can. I'm doing a 7-card pull or 5-card pulls for $7. The links are in the description. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I'm in a good mood right now. I'm multitasking at the moment, watching out for a friend of mine. She just got added to this astrology tarot group, and it is a very wild group, adults only. I'm just making sure that she's good. Already there's some guys on there that are trying to add her to some welcome to Hades group. This is the group you belong in kind of stuff. So I'm making sure that she's all right. I ain't gonna let these but aside from that, I'm doing all right. Or are you looking for a read, or did you want to just get to know me? Feel free to. Yeah. I'm just hanging out right now, listening to music, hoping that I don't get kicked off of Facebook, because the last few times that I was on here, Facebook would kick me off because of copyright laws, because I would be listening to music like. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you want a love read, a general one, you can, or a cheap one, a very affordable. All of them are affordable. You can do $7 for a 5-card spread. Or if you want a really in-depth read, an actual read into your situation, you can send $15 for a Celtic cross read. That is a 10-card spread, and we'll look into that for you. The links are in the description. If you need me to, I can post my PayPal link in the comments. Just let me know. Are you still with us, Sajana? Sayana? Sanjana, sorry. Oh, I better. Am I still live on Facebook? I haven't even looked. Oh no. No comments on Facebook. Still live on Facebook. I haven't even looked. Oh no. No comments. Facebook's dead. They're still shadow banning me like crazy. It's ridiculous. We got a new tarot reader who just sent me a friend request. Works at Psychic Roots Tarot. Mandy. I actually get a little bit of a kick off of other tarot readers that approach me because I know that there's a certain level that where they kind of want to test the waters. They want to see, is this guy what's this about? And I'm very unorthodox as far as the tarot community goes, but I always end up I kind of I take them by surprise. I'm very unusual because I don't act the same way as other tarot readers do, and my ideology is, believe it or not, very traditional, and I am very keen to lean towards the, how the best way to put this, the more esoteric and spiritual side of it, the occult knowledge of which everybody thinks, oh, oh well, tarot is occult to begin with, but like the more you really delve into it, from a Gnostic standpoint, I like the Kabbalah and tarot and Hermeticism. If you're on a spiritual path, you know, that's where you want to be focused on. Most people come to tarot looking, asking about love life and finances, very, very materialistic or earthly things. And I find it ironic because they're standoffish about the more spiritual side of it, but we're talking about tarot here. We're talking about getting messages from the divine and your spirit guides and your ancestors, but they think all that stuff's like woo woo woo. No, they don't want to tap into any of that. They don't want to discuss God, but yet they come to us tarot readers looking for answers and questions. I find that very ironic myself, and I'll call it out. I'll be the first one to call it out because you're not going to come on my page or my channel, with that kind of doubt in your mind. I can't help it. What? I don't care about none of this. Well, Yukta Sharma. I want to move abroad for study and job timing. Write for me. Reading for me. Okay. All right. If you want a general read, want to move ahead abroad for study. Okay. All right. Do you want a 5-card pool or do you want a 10-card pool? And let me know if I'm saying your name correctly, Yukta. Okay. 5-card pool, 5 cards or 10 card? Can you still hear me? Okay. If you want a 5-card pull, you can send $7 through PayPal or Cash App. If you need me to, I can post the link to my PayPal in the comments. If you want a 10-card spread, that's going to be $15. Considering you want to know if it's a job situation. Okay, 5-card. All right. As soon as I see the payment come through, I will go ahead and do the read for you. Okay. And that's going to be situation, challenge, guidance, focus, outcome. Those are going to be the 5 cards. And it's only $7 US dollars. I'll go ahead and grab the PayPal link for you. I'm sorry, guys. I know that some of you are coming on here thinking that I'm just going to start doing tarot reads for free. That's not going to happen. No. None of you guys are, you can't tell me that you're newbies to this stuff. You know how it works. There you go, Yuta. I just posted the link to my PayPal in the comments right below your comment. Oh, Elizabeth, London. Wait a minute. I just got a payment from an Elizabeth. Now I gotta find out where this Elizabeth is. Elizabeth London. Oh, no, it's not all free. It's not all free. That's okay. Now, if you just want a one card pull for a yes or no question, I'll do that for free. But if you want an actual read, you know, I don't ask much. Most tarot readers, you're talking about $20, $15, or $14 at the very least. That's the cheapest one I've seen people go for on live reads is $14. I only charge $7. So I'm not asking for much for my time to use my energy to be asking, calling on. I literally connect straight to source, number one source. I do get assistance from ancestors. I don't necessarily call on angels. I don't call on angels, but I go directly to source and my ancestors, family, for guidance with this stuff. And it does use some energy. I have to, and I take this very seriously. I'm not going to mislead you guys and leave you with a guessing game, because this isn't a game to me. I'm not out here, it's not just a game. Now, if it's concerning health and the situation is very serious, I'm not going to tell you not to go see a doctor if your health is an issue. You should definitely go consult a doctor in situations like that. Always take it seriously. Okay. I can give you some advice on it and see what the guides and the spirits, I don't call them spirits. I call it the divine and the ancestors. That's who I'm calling on. There are others, they do call on angels, and that works for them, but this is how I do my reads. But yeah, I've done a lot of free reads for people, but people tend to take advantage of that, especially, when it comes to love reads. People really go overboard with the love reads, and yeah. That's okay. Now, if you just want to for yes or no question, I'll do that. So much. Most tarot readers that here, $15, that's the cheapest one I've seen people go for. It's $15. I only charge $7. Situation is very serious. I'm not going to tell you. So I see it out. Situations like that. It's taken seriously. Especially oh, Brand. Let's see if I can get one of my fellow artists on the channel. He's about to release a new song. Let's see for download. I want to see if he wants to give a little presentation of it. Better check Facebook real quick. I haven't checked the comments on Facebook. Trying to see if I can get Brandon on here. He's I got some Instagram guy who says for $2,000 he can help me make $10,000 a month managing other entrepreneurs' Instagram pages. And he's trying to reach out to me right now. He found out that I actually have a pretty extensive friends list on Facebook with artists and other entrepreneurs. And I kind of gave him a clue about that. And I said, well, if you're serious about it, you know, you'd be willing to work with me, you know, because he says no down payment and all this stuff, hook you up with a crew and teach you how to do this. And I'm sure we'd work something out. But if he's a real businessman, you're going to fucking work with me on this shit because I'm not going to get scammed for fucking $2,000. I don't care who the fuck you are. Oh, they do have me blocked on Facebook. No wonder. Watch this. If you can hear me, Jessica, if you're watching, go ahead and comment.
I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale light. I'm a hair up real big, beauty queen style. High heels off, I'm feeling alive. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above. I'm sizzling like a snare, me up, I'm fine, I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me up before you go. Summertime sun, I just wanted you to know. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going around the night. I'm all that, baby, but my heavenly side.
Okay, I think Jess just hopped on. Waiting for a comment to confirm. Had a slight interference for a moment. And there's definitely some delay because... oh, Brandon. Still waiting on comments. I'm not going to know if you guys are actually attending until you comment. I still don't know who this Elizabeth London is, though. Somebody sent a $7 payment, which they wanted a 4-card pull. But I'm not seeing any comments from an Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, email me or comment below if you're still watching, and I'll go ahead and pull the cards for you. But I have yet to see, unless it's Yukta that's acting, or that's Elizabeth. I'm not sure. Very confusing. But yeah, I'll do the read for you. Whoever sent the $7 by the name of Elizabeth, just let me know. Yeah, unless it was just, although that could have been a possibility. Yeah, it might have been a donation. It's like a dark paradise. Joshua, what you doing, brother? Oh shit.